Yeah. Masturbating after a death and climbing a mountain for Jesus, the now of the body attending to its need. The fire circle awaits my dancing, the tortures of loves through time await my spark of memory as the day awaits my revisions, so it goes where I write it to go. The minds we were born with are different. Minds compelled to assume some new miraculous autoerotic positions in 2014 to be included in the paradigm shift treatise for dummies I've been working hard on. My aunt, age 78, victim of apparent carbon monoxide poisoning, has been languishing in a Michigan hospital for over a month now. They've taken the feeding tube out so she can talk now. She says the same 4 words over and over, though they say there's no brain damage, so she should have access to her entire pre-poisoning vocabulary. Eccentric, radiant, funny, she's the only blood relative I ever considered a soulmate. We used to enjoy sitting on milk crates in her kitchen with her cats, drinking instant coffee and eating tuna sandwiches with massive amount of onions, watching movies from the 1940s. She had this wonderful vanilla lilac smell and girlish long dark hair. I used to hold her in the doorway as my car warmed up in winter, kissing her perfumed neck and nose and ears. Once I told her that in a previous incarnation we were lovers. She accepted my eccentricity with unconditional love, as I accepted hers. Ours was a timeless island of love, just 2 human beings celebrating the presence of each other. Her current chosen 4-word mantra pains me. Nothing I can do about it. Here it is. I want to die. Overall, sitting on the wisdom perch, I say that the miraculous positives of my life have balanced nicely the grave disappointments. I would choose to live this life again and again with no revision to mind, heart, or circumstance. Nietzsche's eternal recurrence, baby! Smoking in the field of broken statues where it's quiet and the dolls don't rant about revenging their exes. A few weeds blowing around magnificently indifferent like the creator or evolution. Far ahead the smoking tent beckons. No one brings anything trivial to a smoking tent. Just the burdens of a life. Burdens of a life. The jackasses on television can't be serious. Can't be funny either. Does it matter? No. They named it Sleep Train Arena because being there felt like sleeping on a train. Lifting an algorithm from scripture and stealing a reed from dead grandma's diary did the trick. I know the secret now. Calm. Calm. We've crucified our lives for this bliss, this now of flying, this now of flying, long suffering and singing songs. And it passed, everything passed, and we kiss a kiss of perfect kindness against a wall that no longer sweats for fear of a too early end. The influence of 10,000 voices mixed with the X factor of myself led to the finding of my true voice. Thank God our voices are different. How dull if we found the same voice. We grow as writers and as humans by encountering the original in another, adding that originality to our own, resulting in the new, repeating, growing, repeating, growing. I'm doing those videos now while the dogs are away. Thanks all for bearing witness to my daily writing practice. Free associated for hours in a bar last night, smashing doggerel seeking magic while others hooted at millionaires stuffing their own balls in the holes. We took fear's best shot, arose with living sore guts. From hands and knees we arose to tell tales of the grails we found in each other. I'm wearing your bracelet with the little turtles till you get better. I'll wear it forever till you get better. Then I'll give it back and be glad. We'll karaoke toast our tidings of joy, fingering our crystals, each according to our soul level. The 10-year-old neighbor girl said. Fingers crossed, Batman wants to live again, so I'm a grateful Robin today. No brainstem damage today, so I say wake up and play. Deflowering the drooling totem pole while the check's in the mail. Attention fixed to forever blue fingertips, promise of discount burgers and neon. I've come with Santa cash in a good mood, safe from the tyranny of dogs and fresh ass to look at, ascending ladder to top shelf liquor, adding chicken to the beer cheese mac, just doing my best to say it. So you're welcome, beloved peanuts. Gimme ripped skeleton nylons just right in a nip of something strong from the top shelf paradise. Juice is not top shelf. Pretty bottom shelf, I'd say. When the next ice age comes, if you find my frozen finger flipping off the distant sun, suck it, and I'll tell you stories. In case of zombie outbreak, just get drunk and high on love and prepare to be eaten. I imagine my last conversation will sound like this. Zombie. Arr! Arr! Mike G. Eat me! Please, God, let it be a female zombie. Just saying. His was a mix of tenderness and weirdness, at times enchanting, at times annoying. He loved his imagination too much to give himself fully to another in love. Though haunted and unhappy, he made us happy when his energy wasn't overwhelming. The mystery of the man can be partially understood by reading his body of work and watching his live performances, but even his intimates could only know him in part. There was too much of him to know and love. We each loved a different Mike G. We each were loved by a different Mike G. Thus was the glory and tragedy of his life, said all of my intimates ever. That's so sad, the 10-year-old neighbor girl said. Which Mike G do I love? The Mike G you've brought out in me, I said. I reject the wisdom of blown-out candles and non-attachment to love and sadness, so no nirvana for me. Crystal intelligence demonstration fail amid the everything dead of January leaves me escaping to dirty glass dive, mesmerized by mother's bartender's ass. She'll make your bones smoke, said the regular with the glass eye, green as primordial slime and sunshine, his 52-card pickup smile twitching to a non-time I call insanity's chaos. Pinocchio dangles from the ceiling, the liveliest thing in the room. The critic sits crippled by an idea of literature choking on itself since the 1970s. The regulars made the 1970s seem like heaven, with tales of dead lovers' asses cracking walnuts. That woman's a floppy dick bonanza, she said, as the regular rambled on about butt plugs. I give the 10-year-old neighbor girl a smoke. The candle tongues its little gothic cage in the Devil House Anything Goes strip club. Her toes and mine shut down till spring. Let's knock on the haunted door and see what happens, see what happens. Basement speculation thrives as attic maintains critical silence. Matter and antimatter sleep in separate beds for the good news of universe.